Hello, Radha. How are you?
Hi, ma'am. I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm also fine. Thank you for asking. And I am really very excited to have you here on my YouTube channel. And what's your life? How's your life treating you?
My life is going smoothly and pretty well. And yes, on regular basis, I'm improving a lot. So,
Okay.
what about you? How's your life going and how's your day going?
Okay. I will answer your question. But before that, as we are meeting very first time, so I would like to know about you something. Could you please introduce yourself briefly?
Definitely. So, my name is Radha. I come from Uttar Pradesh and have a bachelor degree in commerce. And right now, I'm going to pursue masters in economics. If I talk about my hobbies, I love to listen music, I love to listen podcasts, and even I love to cook food. And yes, I'm a sports player also. I used to be a sports player. I play Malkham, and this is a regional state game of Madhya Pradesh. But now I stopped it because of my studies. And yes, I'm a bit YouTuber also. I create my YouTube channel 2nd of July, and I start my journey 10th of July. So this is all about me, ma'am.
Oh, that's great to hear about you. And now I will come to your question. As you were asking how my life is treating me. So nowadays I am also learning lots of things. As you know, we all are doing these conversation practices. So I'm also doing this. So do you think I should have introduced myself or we can
Yeah,
skip that part too?
definitely. Yeah, please, short introduction, only short.
Okay. As you know, my name is Rashi Khandilwal. I I have done my qualifications. I have done my master's in English literature. I am a homemaker, and besides that, I am also running a YouTube channel named Learn English with Rashi. On that channel, I am also uploading conversation videos, some tips, and some tricks are there for improving English communication, spoken. So that's all about me. I also love cooking and dancing. These all depend on my moods. So that's all. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Great,
nowadays,
ma'am.
my life is, I can say, I'm very happy. I'm learning lots of things on daily basis. I am connecting with people with whom we have conversations, and it is very knowledgeable for me because when we connect with someone, then we gain lot of knowledge because everyone belongs to different fields, everyone belongs to different situations. Then you can learn from those. So nowadays, I am doing that too. So that is also really helpful for me. That's all.
That is great. That is great, ma'am.
Yeah.
So
So
just
yeah, you can go ahead.
no, go. You please. You were asking any
Okay.
questions. So please,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just asking as you mentioned that you are learning this language particularly and how your journey started in this particular spoken journey.
Okay, so I'm very intrigued by this language, English language, since my childhood. So I always think I open my YouTube channel and I learn this language. And one day I sit it with my sister and I told my sister, the I want to learn this language and I want to create my YouTube channel. So they told me, okay, start your channel and go ahead. Don't stop for a perfect time. So I start my journey 2nd of July, and then for a first and for a 2 week, I don't have nothing. What should I do? Then I scroll the YouTube and I come across the conversation video. Then then I think, okay, now I should start my journey. Then I'm familiar with English, but I never speak to someone. I
Yeah.
never speak to someone. And then I start my journey. I send to the emails to other co-learners. Initially, I feel so hesitant. Initially, I have no words what to do. But after slowly and gradually, I learn some words, some formation, some sentences. And I overcome my fear. Then after I turn to the fluency and then after to turn to the English. First, I overcome my fear. How I overcome my fear? So I connect to the audio calls. I connect audio calls with the strangers. Then I turn to the video calls. And on regular basis, initially on a regular basis, I connected more than three YouTubers. Nowadays, I stopped it. Nowadays, only I took twice in a week. But yes, initially, I had a wrong perception. If I get a fluent, then I start my journey. But it is a wrong approach. And I learned from one YouTuber who guide me. No, Radha, go with your flow. Start your journey. You are making mistake. It's okay. Initially, everyone make mistake. No one is impeccable. No one is infallible. Everyone make mistake. Important is your courage, your strength, or you have been indomitable in your journey. You have be consistent and be disciplined in your journey. So I always remember, and most important thing, everyone knows English is imperative. It is an important language. You go anywhere, you have to speak in English. You have to speak in English. So I never waste my time, and I took my decision. And because time is very fast, it is irrevocable. And then I take my decision and I start my journey. And I know I know practice make a like I know ki slowly, gradually I learn from my mistake, and I'm very proud. I'm very open with my mistake. And sometimes, because everyone make mistakes, so I'm learning from my mistakes. So that's how I started my journey, ma'am.
Yeah, that's really an inspiring story you have shared with us. And we all know practice makes a man perfect. So this is a thing which you are doing, which is, we all are doing the same things, and we all are not on same level. Some have some other, some have some intermediate level, some are beginners, some are advanced too, but they are also doing practice because it is not our mother tongue. So as much as we will do practice with this particular language, then we will become fluent. So that
Yes,
YouTuber who gave you that advice, you are following that. It is also a great thing. You have that courage, you have that passion, and now you are learning. As I can see, you have used vocabularies. So you are working on your vocabularies too. You are working on your sentence structures too. So those things are noticeable. Your efforts are we can see your efforts, whatever you are putting in your spoken journey. So that is great. And I can say, just go ahead and continue your journey. And with time you will automatically become fluent, because it's our
yes,
language.
definitely.
Times you will take time, everyone takes his or her time, because it also depends on our academics too sometimes, I think, because some of them who belongs from English medium, then they have to put, I can say, less efforts if we compare from those co-learners who are from Hindi medium. So it depends
Yes,
on
yes,
someone's
definitely. I agree with you
situations.
totally.
Yeah. It depends on someone's situation. It depends someone's background also. But yes, with English, you can improve yourself. With English, you can work on your body language, your confidence, your your presentable presentation, how you present yourself in front of anyone. And it boosts your confidence. With this language, you can catapult your confidence. And then you feel like you can do anything.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
So,
And I, yeah.
yeah, now this time you should go ahead.
And I always advise those who are not speak. So they always think about if they get fluent, and like I am thinking about, okay, if I get fluent, please stop it and start your journey. Because okay, I know mistake is the stepping stone to your success, and every day if you are doing mistakes, so you are learning from that. So I feel I always advise those who are starting their journey, just go ahead. Never stop for a perfect time. Never stop, because if you are procrastinate your time, basically what are you doing? Procrastinate your time, and you are always think about a perfect time, and perfect time never comes.
We have that power that we can make the perfect times. This is the misconception we all have in our mind, that a perfect time will come and then we will start this thing or that thing. I also had that thing for that same concept for something else. But yeah, that perfect time will never come. And at the end, you will feel that you wasted your long time.
Yes,
So beside that, I am totally agree with you. What a person can do, just start from that day on. And when you feel that you are going to start, then start with that movement. When you will start, then you will feel the changes in yourself. You will trace yourself, you will analyze yourself, and then you will do progress. And what we do, we will just wait for our time, we will waste our time, and that at that time, at last, we just have that regret in our heart. So I have another question for you. May I?
Mm.
As
Yes,
you
definitely,
as you
definitely.
say that you belongs from UP, and I feel that we all don't have that surroundings with that we can communicate in English in our families. So if a person who belongs from these kind of surroundings and who belongs from Hindi medium and who wants to learn this English speaking journey frequently,
Mm.
particularly I am asking about speaking, so how can a person make this journey interesting? I mean, for a person who wants to learn English, it can be boring, it can be interesting. So what are your opinion? How can a person make it interesting, and how he or she can enjoy this journey?
Definitely, if you are passionate towards this language, if you are tenacious towards this language, so start with the small sentences. But if you are passionate about this language, basically English language, then you start. Otherwise, you are wasting your time. Everyone know about their weakness and strength. I know my what is my weakness, my strength. If you are capable enough to learn this language, to start your journey by small sentences, only small sentences. Give only half an hour, not 1 hour, not 2 hour. If you don't have a time, just give half an hour and 1 hour. Start with a small sentence, and first thing, just overcome your fear and just overcome your like fear, basically anxiety and fear. Because you know you are learning, you are listening, you have a good vocabulary, you have some good phrases, but when you try to speak, you're not able to speak a single word. Why? Because of fear. You have a wrong perception. Someone have a some like right now some people have a wrong perception. English is so tough, I'm not able to learn that language, but in their mind only. This is an easy language, but basic everything is easy. Basically what should needed: consistency, discipline, and your determination towards this language. And yes, if you have a so much fear, so start with the audio call. I always advise start with the audio call. Overcome your fear. Write some sentence in your notebook and just try to speak to audio call. And this is how you are learning some sentences. Then you turn some long paragraph, then you turn towards fluency, and then try to converse in a video chat. Because whatever you are doing, you are listening, just try to implement in your conversation. Today, like in these days, what I'm doing, if I'm learning vocabulary words, if I'm learning idioms, I try to implement in my conversation. I try to. This is how I remember my vocabulary words, my sentences. So fill your brain with English words, fill your brain with English sentences, and they overflow, then they automatically come with your tongue, your mouth. So don't fear, just try more as more you speak. Just try, speak as much as you can. This is the only method you overcome and you learn easily. Speaking is the only method. Listening and speaking, just try it. And I think everyone has a different strength. Someone is good at writing, someone is good at
Yes.
listening, someone is good at speaking. So you know about everything, like strength, your weakness. So if I talk about myself, I learn from easily listening more than I learn. 90-80% I learn English from my listening, and then I try to speak it. So last, I'm not broader this. First, you listen the sentence and just try to speak as much as you can. Record your voice in your mobile. So this is how you work, and don't fear. Don't fear. Courage is the first step to victory. And remember, Rome wasn't built in a one day. Be courageous, be consistent, be disciplined in your journey. And one day, and I also believe learner is I also believe ki like if you are doing hard work, so one day you will be like on top, at top notch position. So do it with your hard work. This is I believe.
Yeah, I am totally agree with you. I am totally resonate with you. A person has to do efforts if he or she wants to learn English. People have that concept in their mind that English is a foreign language, it is not our mother tongue. How we can become fluent in this particular language? But they can, if they have that
Yes,
determination, if they have that passion for that in their mind, then they can do, I think. Yeah, and nowadays, these YouTube channels also, I can add something in your advice. If a person want to do and consistency is a problem with anyone,
yes,
then I just want to say create a YouTube channel, and this YouTube channel makes you consistent, because you have in your mind that you have to upload a video, you have to do conversation with anyone. So you will do your efforts, you will search people with whom you can do conversations, you will push your mind, then you will make sentences, then you on. And another thing is, on social media everyone wants to make themselves perfect. So I think when you upload these kind of videos on YouTube, then you have that thought in mind that I should make my conversation impressive. I should work on
yes,
myself, because you are doing conversation with someone else, and if someone is more fluent, then you can learn from her or him, and you can get
definitely,
inspiration from that person. And by creating
definitely.
this YouTube channel you will become consistent. What I feel, before some time I was not consistent, I was not doing actions ever consciously, I can say. But after this channel I am consistent. Nowadays I am speaking with on daily basis, I am doing conversation with any two, or sometimes it happens that I have conversation only with some single person, or sometimes I have two sessions. It depends on time, it depends on co-learners also. But you will become fluent, you will do your efforts, then you will try to learn new vocabularies, then you will try to add them in your vocabularies, then you will research about that English content that makes you fluent. So
Definitely.
automatically you will become fluent, and you will do your efforts in this journey. So this is a way. What do
Yes,
you think?
definitely. And yes, we can't make excuse in today's world because we live in AI world. You can
Yeah,
learn from ChatGPT, you can learn from YouTube. There's a broader scope. Social media, Instagram. You can follow some channels if you want to learn this language. So
yeah,
I also made my YouTube channel. This is the one reason I want to become consistent in my throughout my journey.
yeah.
So this is a best idea. And one tutor also advised me, if you want to consistent in your journey, open your YouTube channel. So
Because
open. If
you
you
have to,
want,
you have that pressure, you have that, not pressure, I can say, you have that duty that you have to upload a video, you have to make content for your YouTube channel. So
yes,
that's the thing.
and day by day we also improve through
Yeah.
our YouTube channel.
Yeah, I can see, because I have seen your video with the another YouTuber,
Rajni,
and from that video, so today you have improved a lot, your vocabularies, your sentence structures. So I must say you are in right direction,
yes, yes. Oh, you
So
also took one session with Rajni ma'am, I think.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I come across her video.
Yeah, it was, just a coincidence, I can say. I was not actually prepared for that conversation. I just seen that message in my Telegram, and I just replied her, and then she replied. Then I think that I should take that opportunity.
Love the opportunity.
Yeah,
That is great. That is
yeah.
great. And I
So,
think we will connect on regular basis. So from every video, we will learn something from
yeah,
every YouTuber.
you know,
So
in
this is
in your today's conversation, you are using different kind of vocabularies. You in this conversation you use two proverbs: Rome was not built in a day, perf- practice makes a man perfect. So now these are the ways, if someone is watching these kind of conversations, then he or she can learn from these conversations too. They can pick the
yes,
vocabularies, they can pick the idioms, phrases, proverbs. There are a lot of things which we are using nowadays to communicate in a better way. English is not, I
definitely.
can say, a Herculean task. It is not a Herculean task.
Definitely, definitely. You can easily learn, but be consistent and be disciplined in your journey throughout
Yeah,
journey.
yeah.
If you don't have a time, just give your half an hour only. Half an hour.
Yeah, because everyone don't have same schedule, you know. Some have very hectic
Yes,
schedules, some have lots of responsibilities, and there are some co-learners also, those have plenty of time. But what was the
definitely.
problem with them? They most of them are wasting their time.
So I want to ask one thing in
Hmm.
this question, like why do people procrastinate? Why do people
Okay.
procrastinate?
According to me, I want to give answer of this question is when you have a goal which is not of your interest. You have taken
Yes.
your goal in any kind of burden, in any pressure, uh, then you will do procrastination, because if your goal is of your interest, then there is no need to do procrastination. You will automatically do those efforts. You will automatically take those actions which are needed. Because you know what happened with me when I was preparing for something else today. I
Hmm.
think that was the reason. At that time I was also doing procrastination. Sometimes it was like a burden for me. So
Yes.
I don't have that feel that I have to do this. It was a pressure
Hmm.
for me. But in this English journey, I am doing it from the bottom of my heart. So there is no procrastinations. You know, I have to make videos at late night, so I will shoot. There is no excuses.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So a person, according to me, procrastinate when he or she has to do some work, but that is not in their interest. So, first of all, just try to find what kind of interest you have in your life and then chase your goal according to your interest. Then life becomes
Definitely.
easy, I think.
Yes, yes. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Totally agree with you. And nowadays there are so many distractions like social media. They are scrolling
Yeah.
throughout the day,
Yeah, it
and they
happens.
are
You
like,
know, we are living in the life which is, surrounded by the digital platforms. Everything, digital platforms are, has become our basic needs. We can't
mm,
live with our life without Insta, without FB, without, we can say, YouTube, or some other applications are too, Zepto, some Chat GPT. These have becomes, like a member of families. So we can say these
and
are like our member of our daily schedule. These are the
yes,
parts of
definitely.
our daily schedule. So we can't we can't say that we can live without them. So we have to manage. We are in that generation that we have to live with them, and we have to learn that skill that we have to manage those things, and we have to chase our profession and personal life too. We can use them for distraction, and we can use them for our learnings too. So it depends
Definitely.
on a person how he or she is using these platform, and what
Yeah.
kind of content you are consuming from that. There are every kind of content you will find. There are some content which are not, productive, I can say, which are just waste of time, and which there are lot of content from which you can learn a lot of things, not only English. Is there, if you have any skill that you want to learn, if is there any course, is there something, painting, drawing, coding, anything, then you can learn it.
Yes,
So
and I was scrolling yesterday. I was scrolling YouTube channel and I come across one video, and that girl, she was talking about coding, and she shared their journey ki how she learned coding. She learned coding from Chat GPT, only Chat GPT. And I'm like, oh
yeah.
my god, that is great. And nowadays people learning English through Chat GPT a lot.
Yeah,
I
we all are
I
using
was
ChatGPT. I had a conversation with a lady and she said that I took help ChatGPT. And I think we all have that ChatGPT option. Then why we should not take help from it? There are lots of applications for our help. So why we
definitely.
feel ashamed and why we feel that we don't have to use these kind of applications? This is not that era that you have to depend on dictionaries. This is not that era that you have to depend on some particular teachers in schools or universities. You can
Definitely.
go,
And one more thing,
yeah, You can improve
Why
with
people
these
not
platforms.
using ChatGPT? I have an answer. Like people don't have a guidance. They don't have a right guidance. Mostly in English, what they are doing, I come across so many people. They're jumping into grammar, only grammar part. They try to learn grammar, and that is a wrong approach.
Yeah.
Because if you go to grammar, grammar is a broader portion. You're not able to learn all grammar, and they have a wrong guidance. That's why they are not using in right way, and they ask for a spoken but they turn to the grammar. That is how they are not learning and not able to use the chat gpt in right way.
Yes, that
So
is the main problem.
maybe
For
because it's go ahead.
I can say, if someone wants to learn grammar, then I can say he or she should practice spoken simultaneously. If you want to learn grammar, then that is not, I can say, you should not learn. But try to speak simultaneously. If you will not speak, then how you will become fluent? How you will learn to
Definitely.
speak in English? Because grammar is the thing which gives you those rules, those formulas, then you will apply those rules and formulas in your sentence structure, and when you will use, if you will not start your speaking journey. So this is, just a
Definitely.
theoretical part. If you will learn only grammar rules, then it will become a theory, and then it will become a mystified thing for you, and you will never have that courage to tackle with it. So start with the speaking, and you can learn grammar simultaneously. Not all the topics. There are some particular topics like tenses, sentence
Hmm.
structures are there, and how to use verb, how to
Subject.
use which form of verb you have to use in which form of sentence. So these all kind of rules we can
Definitely.
cover in 10th chapter. So try to
Definitely.
start in a I can say short way. People just want to do, just want to cover all the grammar in 2 to 3 days. And
Yes,
then this thing
patience. We don't
becomes,
have
yeah,
like patience.
yeah,
Patience. We have to be patient.
everything takes
And
time.
yes, and we should be like, in you are starting anything to be patient in your journey.
Yeah.
So I believe.
Okay, Radha,
Yes,
do you have anything? Any question for me?
if you have any questions, so go ahead because I have one question only,
Okay,
like in
so you can
mind
ask
because
because I have another session at 11:30. So we have only two
okay, no
minutes.
problem.
No, you can
No
ask, then I
problem.
will try to give answer in these 2 minutes.
Like we are talking about English, so how the challenges shape our future.
How the
Challenges.
challenges shape our future.
Yes.
In English, you have to learn vocabularies. You first of all, you have to become patience. You have to learn how you should keep patience in this journey. So if a person can become the these are the qualities: patience, hard work, and attention. So when you are learning English, so you will become attentive, because you will try to learn from anywhere. you know by listening, you will listen any podcast with your 100% attention. So in this way,
Definitely.
you will improve your focus. How you can
Definitely.
improve your focus? So and I can say, when you become patient, when you become, what I can say, a person who has lot of patience in herself or himself, what we can say in single word. I'm not able to get that single word now, but then you will
Try
become,
to- Mm. Mm.
yeah, then you have that to zeal that you can tackle with it you know
Yes, definitely.
so with time you will improve your those values also. So with this with these kind of values, you are more capable for your future. And with English, yeah, you will shine in your future, because with English spoken, you can go anywhere, and with any field you can try
And
your
grab the
career options.
opportunity.
Yeah, and you will able to grab the opportunities. You have that confidence, because English makes a perfect person confident, what I feel.
Definitely.
Doesn't
Definitely.
matter he or she belongs from a village, from a mega city, metro city, doesn't matter. But with English,
Yeah.
a person can go anywhere and can have a conversation with anyone. So this is a
Anyone.
major thing, what I feel. So I think we
Definitely.
should wrap up this call because it's 11:30.
Okay, ma'am.
And
Okay, okay.
yeah, thank you for giving me your time. and being here with
Thank you so
me.
much.
It was
It
a
was a
nice
pleasure
session with
meeting
you.
you.
Thank you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you,
Have a
ma'am. Bye.
nice day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.